Sometimes the storms we face are not meant to destroy us, they are meant to reveal us. Today, my message comes from the book of Jonah, chapter 1, where God sends a word to Jonah and tells him to go preach to the Ninevites. Jonah, who does not like the Ninevites at all, says, "Nah, I'm not doing all of that." Instead, he even books a boat and goes in the opposite direction to Nineveh. And God responds in kind by sending a storm. And the people on this boat are being rocked by the storm. And the storm basically shows two different heart postures. Firstly, Jonah decided to go, take a nap. He was like, I couldn't be bothered by the storm because he knew what he was running from. And the crew are panicking. They're throwing things overboard, they're crying to their gods, and they're getting no resolve. And Jonah's asleep. So the captain stands and says, "Hey, tell that guy to wake up, bro. Like he needs to, pray to his God and, seek some divine intervention with us." They end up casting lots, which was a practice they had back then where would they cast lots over issues they faced, and for them it's an indication of God showing his divine hand in whatever they encounter. So when they're casting lots, they're trying to figure out who could be the cause of this, and the lots land on Jonah. And Jonah reveals himself to them. He says, guys, me, I'm a Hebrew, I fear God. What else did he say? And God made the heavens and the earth, basically. And they're like, "Oh, okay, so it's you. You're the problem. Okay, how can we fix this?" And Jonah tells them, "Throw me overboard, bro. Like, that's how you can fix it." And they're like, "Nah, that's kind of crazy." So they first respond with a bit of disobedience. They say, "Nah, we're not going to do that. We're going to try, tug this thing out." And in there trying to, get through the storm worsens. It gets worse, and they're like, "Yo, let's throw this guy over." So before they do that, they pray. And then they throw Jonah over and the storm calms. What the story shows for me is two different heart postures. Sometimes as Christians, we like to believe that we're so close to God, that we'll see God in every situation, but we respond like Jonah. When the situation arises, we respond like Jonah. And the people who we think are far from God are more obedient. They're more willing to cry out when they face storms. They're more open to God's hand in their lives. So sometimes I think my message today is basically actually ask yourself the question: when you face a storm, do you respond like Jonah and just go to sleep? Or do you respond like the sailors and actually seek God's hand in that which you face?